Hello and welcome to Dungeon Defenders 2. I am basically here to play some more Dungeon Defenders, although I play kinda all the time. I just don't choose to record. And I just wanna, show off a little bit more of the game mechanics, including the best way to grind for characters, which is dailies. So right now my dailies is just to win 3 maps, and I decided, you know what, I'm gonna do a map that many of the people who start at the beginning are kind of struggling with. They kind of struggle with at the beginning. And I have to admit, the first time I tried this map, it was like I got destroyed. So yeah, I'm gonna give this map a little go. So it's called Little Horn Valley, and let's jump into it. I'm playing in private. I can solo it. And yeah, I'm also leveling up, collecting gold, and of course collecting those medals, so I can acquire my next character, which is going to be the Dryad. So as far as this map goes, like I said, the first time I tried this map, I was yeah, it didn't go very well. I kinda got destroyed for a very specific reason. I didn't know that flying enemies were going to be a thing. So, I mean, I knew they were going to be a thing since I played a game that actually had them, but yeah, flying enemies can be a real pain in the ass. So, if you want to deal with them, you're gonna have to deal with them. You can't just ignore them. Plus, there's also these Eastgate Locks that when you actually just begin, you might not know, but you actually have to defend them. Otherwise, if they are destroyed, they'll essentially unlock these gates here. Oh, hello. See those eyes in there? Yeah, they'll basically unlock these gates, and they'll essentially swarm you with more enemies. So you definitely want to protect these things so as to keep the enemies, to a certain numbers. That said, since we're playing solo, we have the benefit of acquiring all of this. So now, something that I really have noticed, and something that's really important, is the monk and his skyrocket things. These things. So I'm going to be placing a lot of these things because they come very handy at the later on. So I'm going to place one there. No, this is just one tactic among many that you can actually place. Of course, you can use your defenses any way you like, but this is the one that always is the most effective for me. So I place the sky tower there. I place one there to protect the thingy, because right now the only real problem that you're going to be having is flying enemies. So put one of those there, put one of those there, and I'm also want to put one of those here, like this, for the future. So now I have defenses for flying enemies, and I think flying enemies pretty much come at you from the very beginning. And second, we're going to be placing our defenses. So for defenses, I'm going to place these guys. I've been grinding and acquiring enough totems, so now they have 213,000 health, which is good. Because in the beginning they really need to gain some more health, so I'm going to put more of these. Let's see, where should I put this thing? Should I put it in the same way? Like here? I mean, I could if I wanted to. You know what? We'll put him right here. This position might make it difficult for those who shoot to actually get him, so yeah. Actually, now that I think about it, let's cancel that. And I want to put this guy, the big guy. There he is. The Colossus. This guy is awesome. He's big. Now, let's see here. I also want to block this area. Like this, which is going to be blocking this thing here, because we don't want enemies to destroy this thing, as it'll, like I said. I also want to block this gate over here, so that, yeah, to block this gate, essentially. And we also need to block one more location, which should pretty much be the final place to block, which is somewhere around here. I guess I could put just one of these guys. There we go. Oh man, that yawn. So now after we placed all our barricades, barricade type, you definitely need barricades. You can't just use any kind of offensive, creatures, defenses. and just think, okay, that's gonna be enough. You actually need the barricades in order to halt the enemy progress. They'll essentially stand still and attack them while trying to destroy them. They won't actually move forward until they have destroyed them. So you definitely need them to like slow them down and, well, attack them. So that said, I'm gonna be placing some of these guys, some ranged, some archers. We'll also be placing this guy here in a position where he can actually attack. I also notice that some enemies attack here, so I want to place something that here that has long range, because some of the fighters will actually stay here at a range and attack at a distance. So I'm having this guy here so that they can actually kill them before they can actually do any damage. So it's basically, it's planning ahead. I'm just trying to plan ahead. So we have this guys from now. I'll put this guys here because they have a wide range, a wide range here, so that's good. And we're gonna put these guys here. So I wanted to place them back enough where they don't actually gain any aggro, but at the same time they are, you know, able to attack. So we'll put this guy here. We'll put this guy here. So we'll have two of these guys here, and I can place two more archers, or one. Yeah, I think two more archers are gonna be fine. And I'm gonna place them here. I'm gonna place right here. Right this. And we'll place one more right here. Like this. Or actually I want them to cover the whole area, so we'll do it like this. So there we go. Wide ranges, and we've got the place pretty much covered. Our defenses, we still have like what, 200 defense limit, and well, we have 0 mana, so we're gonna have to deal with that. So, combat phase. So I first like to prioritize dealing with these mine guys, because those guys are annoying. I think they're the most annoying of all the enemies. The suit enemies, essentially, they're the most annoying. So I definitely want to deal with those guys. Now I think you have to be like what, 22 level to, you know, when you're fighting this place. So I think I'm more than enough, you know, capable of dealing with this level. So there we go. See, these guys are actually just sitting here dealing range damage. So I'm actually now just going around finding the strongest enemies and then killing them, while my defense is essentially ooh, look at that. See, these guys are annoying. That's something I need to worry about, and I don't have anything that actually deals with them, so I need to definitely put something at this range so that I can deal with those guys, because they're annoying. Okay, let's train all these guys here. Oh, I got a little bit of what thingy. So this guy essentially deals with that. So I'm gonna put another guy here, which should deal with those guys, because these guys are practically nuking my defenses. So being able to build while the wave is going is actually very useful, because you can like plan on the fly. So we're gonna do that. Me, a ramster. Ramsters are cute. These guys that I'm actually using are ramsters, essentially. Look at them. Aren't they cute? Aren't they adorable? I mean, you probably can't tell because, like, you know, they're the undead versions of them. But if you want to see the real versions of them, they're right here. Look at these guys. One of them has like, I think they're used for like farming and stuff, like to tilt fields and stuff, judging by that thingy. And look at this guy. Look how cute he is. Aw, man. Who wishes he had a plushie of this guy? Essentially, they're hamsters just with horns, I guess. Okay. Anyways, so first thing I want to do is I want to increase my defenses here. So upgrade. So I'm going to upgrade all the barricades first, even though they weren't even scratched, which is interesting. But yeah, we're going to upgrade all of the barricades first. I gathered enough mana from the enemies from the ground to actually be able to do some stuff while on the fly, because that's actually important. gathering. I think they really need to like separate the mana gathered from people, because other players can also gather that mana, and if they're not willing to use it, then you're pretty much left with just unused mana. That's kind of a waste. So I wish they actually separate those. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to upgrade these guys, because they're going to be the ones that deal the damage. I also want to upgrade this guy over here. So I'm gonna upgrade at least these guys once. So yeah, and I also want to upgrade at least the 2 of the turrets which are here. So we'll go with this. I'll upgrade this. Where's the other one? So that one is upgraded. Where's the other one? Oh yeah, there it is. Got blind there. Okay, so, and I also want to upgrade one of these guys. So we'll upgrade this guy here, who has the best range. Alright, so here we go. Back to combat. We didn't get enough to upgrade everything, but we should, hopefully gather enough from this next fight. Oh man. Okay, so anyways, aside that, let's see. So obviously I could, let's see, also something that I can also do with the Abyss Lord is, I'm just gonna do it now just for show and tell, is you can actually use your third power, or the circle power. You can actually use it in this kind of way. So you go here, you press circle, you select your defenses, and then you press R2 and they do a special attack. Look at that. Look how awesome that is. And each defense has its own special attack, which is pretty cool. So that's very useful in a pinch. To gather mana, you just have to deal damage with your primary. So you're actually, well, you have to deal damage to keep your primary up. So I also want to go here. These guys are taking damage. There we go. I hate these guys. I hate range fighters. You always need to plan ahead to deal with them, but it's fine. It's fine. They're not. It's not like they're not undealable. So we can do this. Yeah, it's a lot easier. I mean, you do. The game does contain a grinding type functionality. Let's repair you. So if you really want to, like, really, there's a guy that are just at range attacking. He's a little doofus. There we go, he's dead. No idea how he died, but okay. Anyways, so if you really want to acquire the best gear to become stronger, then you really need to, like, grind. Oh hey, I leveled up. You need to actually grind for gear and stuff, so that's there. Let's upgrade everything that I wasn't able to upgrade previously. Okay, these guys are fully upgraded. Upgrade this. Upgrade you over here. And I think that's pretty much everything that I upgraded. Pretty much. Yeah. So all I need now is to add some more stuff. And I can add some more of these guys here. To hopefully kill those ranged enemies that are just sticking there at a distance. So there we go. Yeah, this actually becomes very handy. Using the environment to place your defenses where they can't be hurt is actually very useful, while at the same time placing them where they can hurt your enemies. So we got some more of these, and we're going to be going. Shall we? What shall I upgrade? I kind of want to upgrade. I know the last stage. Actually, I can actually put something more. I can actually add some more defenses here, and I want to add some more here, like this. Just for this occasion here, just to have this area covered completely. And let's see here, we'll upgrade it to number 2. We have space for one more thing, so the question is, what do I add? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna add another one of these things because I want to be ready for the last battle, which is basically all about flying suiciders, and they're a big pain in the ass, so I definitely want to be able to deal with them. So there we go. Oh, actually I can upgrade more, but okay, never mind. So I want to upgrade these guys, which have the most enemies coming at them, so that's something that I will definitely want to do. So we'll upgrade these two here. Like this. There we go. This area seems to be nicely covered. There are those flies right there. This thing should start firing though when they get close. Well, my little pet is definitely firing. Wait, how did they die? Oh yeah, these guys can also attack them. So yeah, even if you don't have the monk and you have the Abyss Lord, you can still take down flyers with the archers. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, they just need to be strong enough. So that's awesome. Of course, them dealing with the flyers means that they can't deal with the ground enemies. So, unless they're like behind, I don't know, or something like that. So, look at all this stuff here. All of this loot that I'm no longer like level possible. Whoa, look at that. We got flies coming from here. We'll protect you, and we'll repair you. There we go. Oh, these guys. I hate these guys. These guys weaken your defenses, and I think they can also heal you the enemies, so you definitely want to be able to deal with them first as possible. So we'll deal with you completely. And it's a wave, and it's waved. It's waved. It's done. So another wave down. So we're nearing the last wave, where we're gonna be dealing with the suiciders. So that's the last thing that you just need to worry about. We're gonna upgrade everything that we can to like second tier. Everything that can be upgraded. This one here. These guys are upgraded to at least tier 1. You know what? I'm gonna grab these anyways, just to have them. So let's see here. A lot of these things on the ground, you want to gather these to have the most mana as possible. And now let's see here. Upgrade you. And I think this is the last wave. I think. So we're gonna upgrade all of these. We're gonna upgrade all of these, the skyrocket thingies, because I definitely want to have something to be able to deal with those flyer bosses. So we'll put these here. We'll put these here. There's also flyers coming from here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna reinforce these guys. Hopefully they'll deal with them as they make their approach. There we go. And we got, I think, 200 more. Okay, so we got those more. So I'm gonna use some to you. Or should I use them to you? Let me think. Since you take the most damage, I'll use one to you, and I'll use one for one of you. Probably, I think I'll use them for you. Since you can also deal damage to an area of effect to flying targets. So yeah, there we go. Actually, no, it's not the last wave. It's still, we still have one more wave. So yeah, at least now I'm ready for the flyers when they do attack. That said, I still want to kill these guys as quickly as possible. And you know, might as well, since we're here, might as well deal with all of these guys. So I also want to show. So these guys, if you use the special attack, they do this. They actually breathe fire with all their might. I kind of missed. I just wanted to do the attack. You know what? We can do it here. Here we go. Ta-da! Now I need mana. Alright, let's do some killing. Let's get all that mana. There. See, all the ranged fighters are being dealt with. Thanks to the positioning. Positioning is actually very important. And I know sometimes, you know, like some people like choose to defend, like place the defenses right up close here. But you have to remember that you can't really kill enemies. This thing acts as like a field, preventing you from dealing damage to them on the other side. So you're essentially losing damage from that. Excuse me, no. No, you're not. No damaging there. We'll take you out. So yeah, with enough planning and enough totems to you definitely need totems or relics and stuff to make your defenses stronger. So, and that actually helps making them actually stronger. So I do recommend. There are things like these essentially, like medallions that actually increase defense powers and stuff. So you definitely want to collect those. So anyways, right now I'm in the final wave, which means that we just need to plan for the upcoming flyers. And I think those guys are going to be, like, the flyers are essentially going to be the most annoying to deal with. So we're just going to upgrade these here. Upgrade you to the second. There we go. You already are at second, which is good. And you know what? Okay, you are also at second. That's good. What are you? You're all 1. We'll upgrade you to number 2. So now our defenses are essentially better. You don't really have to upgrade everything to like level 2, but it does help if you do so. So I also want to upgrade you guys. So I want you to have all the AI areas covered. You already are upgraded to level 2. We'll upgrade you as well. We'll upgrade you, and that's pretty much all the upgrades we can make. At least up to level 2, which is good. All right, so we'll make some repairs. And, oh, more repairs. And we're ready. So now we got these suiciders, which are a real pain in the ass. Like, they're, I think, the most annoying of all the enemies you'll face. So let's start dealing with these guys. So I definitely want to deal with this guy, which is what I'm trying to do. Where's he going? Okay, he chose the suicide there. But it didn't do that much damage. Okay, these guys are going for the base, just as I expected them to do. But this base is covered by the turret, so we should be able to kill this guy. There we go, and he's dead. Now, what I don't really know is, do they do the damage depending on how much health they have left? That's something that I don't know. So, we dealt with these guys. We gotta fix some of these guys here. Repair! So yeah, I think the flyers and the ranged fighters are pretty much the enemies you want to watch out for, because the ranged fighters can essentially attack your defenses at a distance, meaning they, you know, and if they're not at range, they will essentially destroy them before they have a chance of dealing damage to them. So, and then there's the flyers, which fly past all your defenses. So as long as you have a way for dealing with those guys, then everything else is just fine. And of course you have a barricade in order to deal with being at range. Victory! That was it, we actually won. Easy peasy. So, and as long as you have like barricades to deal with blocking enemies so that they can't go through, then you're pretty much settled. You should have you should be able to be fine. That said, there are multiple ways to defend and stuff, so there are no actual right ways or wrong ways to defend. Although I guess the only wrong thing that you could possibly do is acquire like mana and not use it. If you're wasting mana and not using it in battle, even if it's not your game, if you join someone else's game, then it's a bit of a waste. It's like you're asking for, you know, it's like you're asking to lose. So if you join someone else's games, do try to help him out by either repairing them or upgrading them to like second tier or more, dependingly. So we'll end the match, reap our rewards, and yeah, from every map you gain at least about 5 medals. So if you're gonna be trying to acquire enough medals to acquire a character, which is possibly what you're gonna want to get your hands on, most of all, you're essentially gonna have to be doing a lot of grinding. So I don't recommend doing that. It's too long and it's too boring to just do that over repeat. It's not as rewarding to play consecutively. So I recommend just doing the dailies. If you really want to just acquire new characters, just do the dailies, and that's pretty much all there is to it. So yeah, this is for this video. Thanks for watching, stay cool, and I'll see you later. Bye!